Hi guys! Today I'm going to explain another integral for you guys, and the integral is tangent x to the power of n by using reverse chain rule. So, to start this off, I'm not just going to jump right at the integral. I'm going to tell you guys a standard form of the reverse chain rule. So, the standard form will look like this. This will equal to, there is also another case for this, which is when n is -1. When n is -1, it's a completely different case. So then it becomes integral of, now there's a fraction, and then on the bottom will be fx, and then on the top will be the derivative of fx. And this will equal to ln of fx. So now we can start solving this integral. Now, to use reverse chain rule, we can see the derivative of tangent x is just sec squared of x. So then why don't we take out a tangent squared x? Because tangent squared x can make into sec squared minus 1. So then it will equal to the integral of tangent squared x multiplied by tangent of n minus 2 x dx. We can change tangent squared of x into sec squared minus 1. From here, we can open brackets. So it becomes sec squared of x multiplied by this minus just this. And now we can separate integrals into two separate integrals. And from here, we can write sec squared of x into the derivative of tangent x. And then this is just, so if we let in being equal to the starting integral, which has power n, then we can obviously write this as in minus 2, because the power is just n minus 2. So then minus I of n minus 2. So we also know that this is a standard form of the reverse chain rule, so we can just use the reverse chain rule for this integral. So it will become n minus 2, which is the power, plus 1 reciprocal, times the function, which is just tangent x, to the power of this. And this is obviously minus I of n minus 2. We know that this is just n minus 1. And we obviously have to add the plus c. This is the answer to the integral of tangent x to the power of n. Now, to use this formula, I will give you guys an example. The example that I'm going to give you is the integral of tangent cubed of x dx. If we use the formula there, this will equal to 1 over 2, since 2 is 3 minus 1, times tangent squared of x minus I of n minus 2. So it's just the integral of tangent to the first power. Everybody knows the integral of tangent x, like I said in the previous video. Oh, that sounds nice. This is just ln of sec, and then plus c. This is the answer to the integral of tangent cubed of x. And now I will give you guys two bonus questions. The first one will be, from here, we should use the reverse chain rule, but the question is, what is fx and what is fx's derivative? What do you guys think? I think that fx is just 1 minus 1 over x, while its derivative is just 1 over x squared. Why don't we test it? So the derivative of 1 minus 1 over x equals to the derivative of 1 is 0. The derivative of 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared, but then we have a negative here. So then it's positive 1 over x squared. And let's see, this is 1 over x squared. So then our guess was correct. We can write this as the integral of 1 minus 1 over x to the power of 5 times the derivative of 1 minus 1 over x. The solution to this integral will be 1 over 6, since 6 is 5 plus 1, times the function, which is 1 minus 1 over x, to the power of 6 plus c. This is the answer to bonus question number 1. And now I'll tell you bonus question number 2. Bonus question number 2 is... This looks a bit more complicated, isn't it? Let's take a guess again of what fx and its derivative will be. My guess is that 1 plus square root of x is fx, and its derivative will just be 1 over square root of x. Let's test it. So the derivative of 1 plus square root of x equals to, the derivative of 1 is 0, the derivative of square root of x is 1 over 2 times square root of x. Now, this is 1 over the square root of x, but then this is 1 over 2 square root of x. So then why don't we multiply the top and bottom by 2? So then this will have 2 square root of x. If we take out 2 to the front, then it will become 2, 1, 4. The top will just be 1, and then the bottom will be, if we bring this 2 with the square root of x, times 1 plus square root of x squared. We can write this into the standard form of reverse chain rule. 1 plus square root of x to the power of negative 2 times 1 plus square root of x derivative. From here, we can do the standard reverse chain rule. This is negative 2, so on the bottom will be negative 2 plus 1, which is negative 1, times the function, which is 1 plus square root of x, to the power of negative 1, going from 1 to 4. Now we just have to plug in the bounds. So then it's 2 times, we plug in 4, this is just negative 1, so we don't need to write the 1. This is 1 plus square root of 4, square root of 4 is 2, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So minus 3 to the power of negative 1, minus, if we substitute 1, then it will be negative, but we already have a negative, so it will become plus. And if we sub 1 in here, then this becomes 2, and still raised to the negative 1 power. And this will become 2 times negative 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. And if we open brackets, then it will become negative 2 over 3 plus 1 equals 1 over 3. This is the solution to bonus question number 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my video about reverse chain rule. And if you actually did enjoy this video, then please consider liking and subscribing. If you want to master something, teach it.